Okay, everybody, today we're going to talk about Serene Skin, beauty from within. So Serene Skin is one of our new products that just came out. And let me see if I can get this a little bit smaller. Okay, Serene Skin. God. Well, okay, here we go. You guys, I'm sorry. This is just not wanting to go back. It only wants to go forward. Okay.
I can't help you with that, but if you're worried about it being cut off on the first slide, only like the title is, so you should be good because it looks like the other slides. Okay. It looks like the other slides are mostly popping up normal.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can go back to the beginning and what in the heck is going on here? Okay, so Serene Skin, beauty from within. So Serene Skin is a probiotic powered skincare supplement that supports a radiant, youthful complexion as well as supporting total body health through the gut skin axis. So we have a good blend of 4 sporing bacillus probiotic strands that with added vitamin K2 for overall skin microbiome and the gut skin axis support. And those are going to be the Bacillus indicus Q36, Bacillus subtilis Q58, Bacillus coagulans SC208, Bacillus clausii SC109, and vitamin K2, the MK7, that is the same in the Megaquin and the Myomax, which I'm sure you're already familiar with. So what is this gut skin axis? The gut and skin have an intimate relationship that is much more than skin deep. Both organs contain rich microbial communities that interact with the immune system. Research coined the phrase gut skin axis, and it's describing the bidirectional link between the gut microbiome and skin health. As you know, 70 to 80% of the gut microbiome is part of the immune system. Well, the skin actually has its own microbiome as well. The two organs actually communicate and influence each other through molecules transmitted through the bloodstream, forming the gut skin axis, where the gut and skin enjoy a constant dialogue. The gut microbiome actually supports numerous processes throughout the body, as we already know. The skin is just one of them, and it's often a great indicator that something might be going wrong on the inside of the microbiome. So a healthy gut means healthy skin. So a lot of times with patients with celiac disease, they'll have dermatitis, corruptiformis, and then also if you have a lot of immune dysfunction in the gut, you have a lot of atopic dermatitis. A lot of times inflammatory bowel disease is associated with psoriasis. And increasing short-chain fatty acids also helps with good skin health. So a lot of the gut-derived metabolites interact with skin receptors and affects the skin's bacteria. OPS is one of the main drivers of immune dysfunction and the altered gut skin communication. So a lot of times, the gut microbiome and the skin microbiome have a lot in common. Of the 4 phyla found on the skin are the actinobacteria, the proteobacteria, Firmicutes, and Bacteroidetes. And those are also some of the phyla that are included in the Biometrics testing kit. The strain level via the WGS is important for assessing the health. They both need high skin alpha diversity, which is important for skin health as well. And they both prefer a slightly acidic pH. is actually the body's first line of defense, whereas the gut is the second line of defense. So as you can see in the diagram, this is a healthy gut, and you see the good healthy gut, lots of microbial diversity leads to good skin health and this good skin microbiome. But if you have a gut that has a lot of dysbiosis, that's gonna lead to your skin as well, causing inflammation. So with our probiotic blend, we included 4 spores. They are all included in the Megaspore Biotic. However, they are missing, this particular blend is missing the Bacillus lichtenformis. So the proprietary blend is a little bit more. It's got 6 billion CFUs. The Bacillus indicus, the Hu36, creates the carotenoid production and UV photoprotection. And the Bacillus subtilis, the Hu58, actually lowers inflammatory cytokines to support the immune function. The Bacillus coagulans actually helps with L-lactic acid and supports immune function and digestive efficiency. And the Bacillus clausii helps with immune support as well. So with these probiotic supplements, they represent a breakthrough in skin innovation, and they can help the skin's natural microbial balance by supporting the health of the gut microbiome. Probiotics can help the digestive balances, working to maintain the skin moisture retention, texture, and radiance. And maintaining a flourishing microbiome supports your skin's beauty, health, and clarity. And that's why we created the Serene Skin. Now, I also said that it does include the vitamin K2, which is the MK7, and it's a little bit smaller of a dose than what's in the Mega Clean Gold. But with the vitamin K2, it's going to actually help with a healthy supply of collagen and elastin for a youthful, healthy glow. Collagen is needed for the protein, essential for firm and supple skin, whereas elastin helps with protein, gives structure to the skin, and together they maintain a firm yet elastic skin. So as you get older, your skin loses its elasticity, and that's when you start to get wrinkles and saggy skin. So what the vitamin K is going to do, it's going to help with the matrix GLA protein, which is essential in activating the protein elastin needs. And what it does is, just like with our other K2 products, how they help the calcium go to where it needs to go. If you have osteoporosis, if you have calcification in the arteries. So what this is going to do, it's going to help with the elastin calcification. So it's going to stop the blockage, which leads to the saggy skin and wrinkles. So it's going to it actually activates the matrix GLA protein that leads to the wrinkles. So vitamin K2 and elastin, and this is kind of like a diagram which shows you what it looks like. So this is younger skin, lots of elastin and collagen. Well, as you age, you start to lose that. So the collagen and elastin are going to provide the structure and support in the dermal layer, whereas the breakdown links to the sagging and the wrinkled skin. Elastin calcification reduces skin elasticity, and a lower K2 can cause elastin calcification. And pretty much 90% of the population in the US are deficient in K2, so everybody needs it regardless, but it will help with their skin as well. I think, did I just, okay. Okay, so with the Serene Skin, it was we actually did clinical studies on non-cystic acne patients. And within the study, it actually showed a reduction of non-cystic acne, 75 to 80% with inflammatory acne lesions in a treatment group that lasted for 12 weeks. And it had a 20% placebo rating. So there was like about a 60% spread. The types of acne that they actually tested were pustules, whiteheads, milia, closed commendums, and then blackheads and papules. 42 of the participants actually receiving the Serene Skin were said that they had clear or almost clear skin after 12 weeks. And what that means is that they had a diagram where if you have 0 pustules, and they actually count them, if you have 0 pustules, then you're clear. If you have 1, then you're almost clear, and that's the deciding factor. So if you have more than 1, then you're not clear or almost clear, but they actually count each and every acne pimple. And in the study, it was a double-blind prospective randomized control group. There were 65 healthy males and females between the ages of 13 to 42. 85% of the population and young adults and adolescents actually get acne. In this group, they had a lot of young adults and adolescents. 32 received the probiotic K2 and 33 received placebo. Okay, so for the facts on the supplements, 1 bottle is a 30-day supply, 1 capsule a day. And of course, we have the proprietary blend of the bacillus spores with 6 billion CFUs, the vitamin K2, 300 micrograms. And so these are the key benefits that you're going to receive from having your patients use the Serene Skin. They're going to resolve occasional non-cystic acne by 75 to 80%, which is major. And it also included back acne as well. It supports clear skin, helps skin retain moisture, and addresses the fine lines and wrinkles, and it supports the gut skin access. So does anybody have any questions about any of that?
I don't have necessarily a question, but I do think that something that I thought of when you were presenting is, I believe that skin starts to age around the age of 25 years old. So when you're looking at, thinking about, wrinkles, this product is, I don't want to say for everybody, but I mean, there's a lot of people over the age of 25. So just kind of opens up the patient population there, something maybe to think about.
Yeah, no, it totally does. Because just from sun exposure, I mean, everything leads to diminished collagen and elastin. So it really does help. Anybody else have a question? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ask some questions and chime in, whoever wants to. How does the vitamin K2 support the skin health? Anybody?
Uptake of collagen and elastin.
What?
It's the uptake of collagen and elastin that supports it. Is that not right?
Anybody else?
The GLA matrix, it works on the GLA matrix.
Yes, it activates the matrix GLA protein that actually prevents elastin calcification. So it doesn't actually produce more collagen and elastin, it actually blocks the calcification process. So that's how the elastin and collagen starts to form a little bit more.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was also under the impression that another one of the abilities of the matrix GLA protein doesn't necessarily it guides the calcium into areas that it's necessary and make sure it stays out of the areas it's not. So organs, joints, spaces, and arteries.
Right. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay, so which strain of bacillus bacteria is known to secrete carotenoids?
Indicus?
Yes. Okay, and I didn't have a slide for this, but I told y'all which types of acne. So the Serene Skin was specifically formulated to treat which types of acne?
All acne except cystic acne.
Correct. What are the ingredients in the Serene Skin?
There's 4 different strains of bacillus and then also vitamin K2.
Okay, so which strains of the bacillus are in it?
Indicus. Was it? I've been learning so many products.
You too?
I know, it's
Of course, I'm not remembering. I remember there's a strain of HU58, which is the HU50.
Yeah, that's right. The HU58, the Bacillus subtilis.
There was another HU strain in there.
That one was the Indicus.
And coagulans.
Yeah.
There's one more, but I don't know that I'm gonna get it.
Quasi.
That's what it is.
Yeah. You'll just have to think it's the same bacillus spores that are in the megaspore biotic, except for the lichen formant.
Okay. It just has one less.
Yeah, just one less. Okay, and I got that one. What is the best description for the gut skin axis? Anybody? Okay, so it's the bidirectional communication between the gut microbiome and the skin health. The way in which bacteria and metabolites in our gut microbiome influence skin health and the skin microbiome. So there's a direct connection through the bloodstream. The link between our gut immune system and inflammation that can manifest topically on our skin. All 3 of those. What are the 3 characteristics, oh gosh, what does it say, of the microbiome that parallel the gut microbiome? And those are going to be like, how are they the same as, when we're measuring, like with the BioMFX? So how is our skin microbiome the same as our gut microbiome in terms of like when we're looking for information on the BioMFX? So on the BioMFX, we have 2 types of, we have the alpha diversity and the beta diversity. And so alpha diversity is the number of bacteria you have, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one of them. Alpha diversity is foundational to health. There's 4 core phyla families, or phyla, on both the microbiome and in the gut, as well as on the skin. Your commensal bacteria prefer a slightly more acidic environment, and that's for both the gut and the skin. Okay, so what are some of the benefits for using Serene Skin?
It can help clear up acne.
Yay! What else?
It increases short chain fatty acid production.
Yeah.
It can help support wrinkles and aging.
Yeah.
And the uptake of collagen.
Correct.
So one of the side deals that I talk to about dermatologists when I present the product, and you're doing a fabulous job, Mitzi. I want to get your slides. is
Um,
that one of the benefits is you don't have to put them on Accutane.
Right, exactly. Or
You
any
can,
other antibiotic.
right, antibiotics, Accutane. This is a more gut-friendly, health-friendly solution to acne, and then you have your backup if needed.
Right, exactly.
Or
And this should be their,
if they do put them on antibiotics, wouldn't they be able to use this as well so that it's not destroying everything in their gut?
well,
Yeah, that's
maybe
actually
with
a
the
good point.
maybe with the quasi, but honestly, they should just use this by itself before they even do that to anybody. Accutane is so harmful.
Accutane is?
Yes.
Is that
You
stuff
can't.
that's vitamin A,
No, that's Retin-A.
retin-A? Okay.
This one is one they actually take. It's a pharmaceutical pill, and you can't even be out in the sun. It causes a lot of problems if you don't do exactly what it says. So, I mean, that's the last resort a lot of dermatologists will actually use.
But that's usually with cystic acne, and they come in there and they have all the cystic stuff.
Well, they use it for a lot of other people too.
I think Accutane can also like cause like severe like dry patches all over your body.
Yeah, it does.
It does something with your enzymes.
Mm-hmm. My kids wanted to take that, and they didn't really have bad acne. They just every once in a while. But I was like, no, you're not taking that. That's horrible. Okay, so what is the daily dose of Serene Skin?
One pill a day.
Bingo. And what is your body's first line of defense?
Your skin first and then your gut.
That's right. Okay. So, does anybody have any other questions, suggestions, as far as, how you want to place this, or what types of offices? I mean, I know a lot of wellness spas have estheticians in the office, which might be a good avenue to go through before we start actually calling on dermatologists. But what does everybody else think?
It'd be nice that they added it to the website. But yeah, all of your nutritionists, you talk to them, they deal with youth.
Yeah, I think that they just sent out an email because I think I saw it, and it was talking about, or maybe it's for the CGR that just came out, and it's going to be on the skin health.
Yeah, that's at 12 today. Oh no, that's the BMF. That's the BioMFX. Never mind. Yeah, they did. I'm mixing all those up. Clients with acne. This was.
Okay, so guys, how many bottles would you like to buy?
9,000.
Yeah, I know. I need to save in it. Well, does anybody have any other questions or suggestions, or?
No, I think this PowerPoint is also beautiful. So props.
You shortened it. You shortened it. How did you do that? Did you take the one on?
Oh, shoot. No, there was like one that it was the slides, but I added some more stuff onto it. And then I just put my own dialogue and everything in there. But I got some of it off of Lacey's presentation.
So, because the ones that I've actually downloaded, you can't do anything to them. You can't change them.
Oh, I copied it. I did a copy, and then I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to make a copy, Cindy.
Copy after you download?
No, remember I showed you. Yeah, I can show you that later.
Okay.
You just have to, You can like add it to your drive, or you can make a copy, and you'll want to make a copy because then you can do whatever, because it'll only be shared with you.